It's a little raspier than I'd like it to be right now.
I gather you would enjoy live performances more than going into the studios to record.
Being in front of an audience, there's nothing in the world that matches that, because you have a message to give, so that's why you're on the microphone, and then the people in the audience receive that, and if they receive it well, then they give you so much love back in return. So it's such an amazing exchange, and you never know what comes out of that, because that energy is moving around in that room so heavily.
So that wonderful immediate response as well.
Yeah.
So why are you this? What makes you this positive and bubbly? And
I don't know. I think I have a really amazing family. I come from a long line of teachers and entertainers, so they've always kind of taught me to be an outgoing person and to get to know other people and to express myself. A lot of other folks come from environments where they're taught to be a certain way, and I think my family was always amused by the fact that I was this outgoing kid, so they just encouraged me to be that.
we should be hanging around with you more often. What is a chief creative catalyst?
Yeah, I use that as a self-designated title for some of the things that I do in my business ventures. And it's because usually when I'm hired to work on certain things, it's because people want me to invest some of this bubbly energy and this creativity into what happens. Okay. So if I'm the creative person, I'm the catalyst to make other creative things happen. So, running my own company, it's chief creative catalyst. That's where it comes from.
You're an extremely talented person, because as we were speaking earlier, you have made one documentary film. Yes. You filmed yourself, you did the editing, and now you're in your midst of doing your second film. Yes. You're in the midst of editing it. Yes. So what are your documentaries about, and how are you able to do all this by yourself?
Well, the first documentary was titled No Such Thing as Neo Soul. And so it was more of a conversation about the artistic community that helped to grow me into the artist that I am in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and talking to some of the artists that have helped to develop that scene, about why so much great soulful music was coming from Philadelphia at one time, the factors that contributed to that. So the second film is an extension of that conversation beyond Philadelphia to more of a national and international scope, with artists that are still considered to be soulful artists, but who have achieved a good amount of success, but not this mega pop stardom that other people have. So why they choose to make the music that they make. And I've been able to do it just because I try to develop really great relationships with people. So I talk to publicists, I let them know about the idea behind the film, and they've been extremely supportive in helping me link up with the artists themselves and travel to different places where they're appearing in concert, so I can get concert footage as well as to sit down and interview them myself.
How long each documentary is?
The first one was just over an hour, and the second one I'm thinking won't be a complete project. It'll be more of a series of shorts, so I can make it more web ready, so that people all around the world can just click on a button and watch maybe 8 minutes of it, rather than a longer film where they'd have to come out and sit.
Okay, does that mean that at some point in your life, you want to be a director, a film director or something?
It would be great. In my early professional career, I was a broadcast producer, so making short form TV commercials and radio commercials, and then longer promotional pieces for clients. So doing documentary films now is really just an extension of that.
You were a DJ as well. You were hosting some shows, right?
Radio shows.
Radio shows. Multi-talented woman. Okay, so we're happy that you're here in Singapore and you're going to be performing at the clinic. Yes. This is till March next year. So what are the nights that you'll be performing at the clinic?
As far as I know, I'll be performing Thursday through Saturday, or Wednesday through Saturday. And it's just, I love the concept of the club, the whole idea that this is your medicine for all the other things that life has you do. You come to the clinic to get a chance to relax and get your happy pills, so to speak, with good music and good drink, good food, all that.
And you will provide the remedy, right?
Yes.
And the cure.
Along with some very talented folks.
Okay, I've not seen the clinic yet. For those, do you have an idea how it looks like already?
Well, I know that it's still being constructed, but I know the basic idea is that each dance floor is shaped like a pill capsule. So, you get that, you get drinks and test tubes and IV bags, all kinds of medically related themes and that kind of thing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for people.